Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Jackson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Patterson on the carry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They run with Patterson. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Patterson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky caught by Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
David Montgomery.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
His kick is...
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Baltimore, first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and a yard, Trubisky. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st down, it's Patterson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. These two teams all tied after 1. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Patterson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Another carry for the running back. Tackle made right at midfield. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
on 3rd down. Patterson. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
complete to number 12.
Allen Robinson. 46 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
14.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ingram.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this one's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Again, Jackson steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Gain of 10. And the Bears 1st down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
The running back, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 20.
On 1st down, Patterson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give right side. It's Patterson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
He was taken down behind.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, They're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. That's to his running back, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe.
And this throw will be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 22.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2. The 20.
And that's going to be incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st down, Chicago.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Cordero Patterson. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. 61 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Jackson
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
brings up
another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And he'll
take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 32 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over first and
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Patterson, he's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
the running back.
A huge play there for Chicago. 66 yards.
Pickup of 66.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bears will extend their lead. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play. And guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's like,
oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 13. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Back now in Baltimore.
Ravens 30.
It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, it's Patterson. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pick.
From the 45 on second down, Trubisky flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Buster Skrine. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
16 yards. First down.
Fighting to stay up and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Patterson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
41-yard line.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, it's Patterson. The Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now it's Trubisky being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.